I'm Todd Schmidt with Renovations Unlimited. We're a local design, build, remodeling firm here in Central Ohio. Our office is located in Grove City. We're a full-service design build firm. We do everything from additions, kitchens, bathrooms, pretty much all interior, exterior renovations of your home. As with any project, the thing that really makes it work is when you have a good team that all works together. I would like to introduce to you a couple key people on our project. Our homeowner was Debbie and Dan Carr, and then also Amy with Dean Wentz Architects.
When we first moved in, our kitchen was pretty tiny, but the biggest thing was that there was no connection to where most of our family activity was, and that was in our family room. That's where everybody did homework, that's where we watched TV, that's where the computer was. So we spent a lot of time in that room, but unfortunately I didn't spend much time in there.
When, and this is common, when a house has the original garage turned into a family room, what happens typically is it's very closed off from the rest of the house. It's not designed to be connected to the rest of the house just by virtue of being a garage. So when the previous owners had done that, it was a very tight space to get from the extremely small kitchen that was very outdated through a little corridor, down a couple stairs, and into the family room. So the main goal of this house was to connect the spaces so that the family could spend more time together doing cooking, eating, TV watching, whatever they wanted to do.
I wanted it to be more open, but I didn't really know how is it going to work, and how are my kids and family going to, are we going to spend all this time here still? Right. And we do. Good. I mean, this is 90% of the time that we spend in these two rooms, and we use them to, and our ability to move around within these rooms and still to get where else we want to go in the house is fantastic. It's really worked out so much better for us. Good. And the other thing that I also feel when we moved in is I remember that I had been kind of hesitant about changing the family room because I loved the way that the light came in from one window and went through the other. And I remember how you heard that when I was talking about that, and this room just lets that happen so much that I'm so happy with it. Sometimes I'm sitting in our little eat-in dining room thinking, oh, I just love it, and it's like I'm outside.
The kitchen is much more open and inviting, yet connected to the family room by a center bar. And then the eating area is surrounded on three sides by windows that look out into the backyard. That really is a nice place to sit, almost like you're outside, but you're not really.
So then that moving that staircase created that nook space with the computer.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Talk about that.
Okay. With today's living, where computers and the use of the internet is so prevalent, a lot of clients want a space that is proximate to the living spaces, but yet off a little bit by itself, so that if they have older children that are using the internet, they can be sort of passively monitoring them. So that's what we created out of the old stair area. Was a nice office and computer nook, and these are the places where they have telephones, calendars, the laptop, as well as a place to write bills and that kind of thing. As far as the upstairs, because a stair was there, the window was at an odd height. It was at the landing of the stairs. It wasn't really at the first floor or the second floor. So what we decided to do was sort of use that as an opportunity to share the light to the first and second floor. So at the top of where the stair had originally gone down, we put a rail there to match the original wrought iron rails in the foyer, so that that window could share light both to the upper floor and to the lower floor at the same time.
And I just wanted to say also that I love my office area. So that's worked out. So I've always wanted to have it. That's perfect for me.
The upstairs bathroom was originally, the door came off of the hallway and it was more of a shared bath. And what we did as part of this renovation was move the door to the bath into the bedroom. That not only allowed us to have a dedicated bath for that bedroom, but the movement of the door allowed us to better lay out the plumbing fixtures in the bathroom. And lastly, the space that was originally the kitchen, we transformed into a enclosed pantry and a butler's pantry.
One of the challenges we had with this home was the heating and cooling. Actually integrated in a boiler system into the wood floor because we had so many windows and doors, there was not adequate wall space for your typical radiators. There was also then the challenge with the air conditioning. We were able to match the metal grates from the original radiator covers, incorporate those into the new custom cabinetry in the family room.
Todd's really receptive to, and he's so good at giving you information, and the making sure that really the design stayed uniform throughout the house, so that the arches were continued and the style of the walls and the woodwork were continued. That really makes it feel like it's still part of the house and it didn't change all that much, because we really loved the old house. I was a real novice in all of this stuff. I had no idea what things were going to cost or how long it was going to take or how much intrusion, and he was, from the very beginning, he really tried to prepare us with this, with a booklet and a timeline, and I thought that his ability to communicate what was going to happen was just amazing.